जी सुबह आज सेकंड मॉर्निंग है, थर्ड मॉर्निंग है हमारी। तो नाश्ता हो रहा है टिम हार्टन से। आज हॉप ऑन हॉप ऑफ बस का टूर करेंगे, तो देखते हैं आगे फिर।
Catholic cemetery downtown from 1799 till 1854, known as Saint Anthony's Cemetery. There are still people buried under that. It's worth a look, whatever your faith, or even if you have no faith. This on your right is our Catholic cathedral and one of our 4 basilica. This is actually a replica of Saint Peter's of Rome, 40% of the size. And as you may see, the door is open. You see a piece of the Berlin Wall, a gift to the city of Montrial for the 350th birthday of the city in 1990.
उस साइड पे चाइना टाउन है।
Montrial, the street signs.
अच्छा, ओल्ड सिटी में हमेशा रेड कलर की बिल्डिंग्स है, रेड कलर की। ये डोम जो है ये टेम्परेरी सिटी हॉल है मॉन्ट्रियल का। यस, इस साइड पे ओल्ड मॉन्ट्रियल में एंटर होते ही ये होटल है, होटल पैलेस डेनन। ये बिल्डिंग है रेड, जिस पे टाइम क्लॉक है जो बजती है। लाइफ इंश्योरेंस न्यूयॉर्क के साथ
Maurice the Rocket Richard, first hockey player to score 50 goals and 50. It was, and it's now a cafe. Actually, look on your right as we're going to slow down, and Chalo, we've got a very good driver. Look only the bottom, obviously, of the original walls that were still there. Well, they're still there, but I mean the whole walls were there. On the left, this is one of our newest hospitals. Dates back to 2017. Actually, a month ago, I had an operation at that hospital, appendicitis. I was like outside of the city center. So, just ahead of us is the chapel, which is on your right. There's the William Gray Hotel. If you go up on the left, there's the William Gray Hotel, 8th floor, one of the best views, one of the best terraces in the old Montreal. William Gray Hotel. And again, you do not need to be a client of that. This was grain elevator number 5. It was abandoned more than 25 years ago. We still don't know to this day what's going to happen to this building, but they want to preserve it because it's part of our industrial past, even though grain elevators number 1 and 2 have all those locks. And on your right, you see it's the canal. Actually, there's the beautiful bike path along the canal. Actually, bike path go? Oh, the whole canal actually. 50,000 speak at least 3 languages. That's 22% of the population in the metropolitan area of Montreal. Not the best part of our tour, but that's the fastest way to get out of the island of Montreal. We visited Jerusalem. I visited over there the Holocaust Museum, Yad Vashem. The building was conceived by the same architect. 2 years?
Formula 1 race.
Okay, remember Angelo, we've got a thing at us. We just passed by. So the on this island, I saw so many. On your right, you see the diving platforms right there. Okay, so we're gonna pass by again. Something better than this, but so again, if you get inside, again, the bakery, don't forget to pick up a number if you want to order. I'm gonna bring you to the side door. The bathrooms will be at the very end of the corridor.
यहाँ पे आप फ्रूट्स वगैरह, सब्जियाँ वब्जियाँ, ये वो सारी चीज़ें हैं, लेकिन हमने तो अभी ये नहीं लेनी है, लेकिन ये काफ़ी बड़ी मार्केट है। ये जी हमने यहाँ से इस मार्केट से ये आइस कॉफ़ी ली है, वनीला फ्लेवर, और ये एक केक लिया है, पर बहुत अच्छा है, खजूर के साथ, बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त।
There were 18 holes, like in most golf courses around the world, but none of those holes have been used to build those pyramids, and they've got all kinds of services that was beheaded during paradise. Look on your right, there's even a lake actually in the park. People can actually rent boats over there. So yeah, no, at Montreal, the cost of living, I mean, my apartment should cost more. I've been there for, there's a school in there. I was a teacher at that school where I trained travel agents and future tour guides, the tour directors actually. Oh, there's the hotel named as Le Monastery, the Good Shepherd Monastery, which is now condominiums as well. We're crossing again St. Lawrence Boulevard, getting back in the western part of the city, and this university on your left. As we cross the light, you're going to see the going down, so you can see the view.
Wow.
All our universities are public, and all our universities coming on your right. Pretty strange culture. On your right, a horse with on its back. Just by our side with the columns, that's one of the priciest condominium building, Billionaire Street Row, we call it now. One skyscraper after the other, and all apartments at very, very pricey ones. Brace yourself. Hospital just ahead of us, and the Montreal General Hospital is connected to McGill University, so they train doctors over there. They train doctors, and this hospital in front of us is revival architecture.
Beautiful
rare example of that style in Montreal in the houses. So you see, we've got the one I'm talking about has almost 3 million burials. Queens, New York, Calvary Cemetery, a Catholic one as well. On your right, there's a lake there. Two famous people, Maurice the Rocket Richard, famous hockey police officer who patrol on the mountain. Montrial. There's someone famous in that cemetery buried who was born in India.
Montrial Cemetery.
And that person born in India was known as the St. Lawrence River. These There's a church in Montreal which became a dance studio, another one a spa, all kinds of. Now I don't see at the moment anyone playing beach volleyball. No, no one is playing. Now on your left, you're in 2019 and reopened, so because Loire castles and in the Loire Valley. This castle you see on your left is above the reservoir of fresh water for the old city. The residence of Mr. Allen, who from the top of the mountain could see his boats in the port. I said the richest among the richest lived in this area, and they owned at one point 70% of all the wealth in Canada. The Golden Square Mile, we're talking.
बस टूर तो जनाब हमारा ख़त्म हो गया। अब हम दोबारा आ गए हैं डाउनटाउन मॉन्ट्रियल में। तो बस आज हम लोग यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा घूमेंगे फिरेंगे, खाएंगे पिएंगे थोड़ा बहुत, उसके बाद अपने रूम में जाएंगे, नाइट स्टे करेंगे और फिर कल यहाँ से हम लोग जाएंगे क्यूबिक सिटी के लिए। तो चलें आप भी हमारे साथ एक्सप्लोर करें डाउनटाउन को। अगर आपको मेरी ये वीडियो अच्छी लगी है तो प्लीज़ इसे लाइक करें, शेयर करें और सब्सक्राइब करें मेरे चैनल को। थैंक यू। आते हैं उसके डाउनटाउन से इस साइड पे, तो यहाँ म्यूज़िक फेस्टिवल्स हो रहे हैं। MK के देखो परस और घड़िया।